I am sharing this information due to various facts surrounding Taehyung's trip to and return from Seoul, South Korea between the dates of May 14, 2023 to May 27, 2023. His journey had two main aspects: his involvement with Celine and his private time in Paris. During his private time in Paris, a French journalist unexpectedly captured Taehyung from BTS, along with Jennie from Blackpink, Taehyung's manager and Jennie's manager. While only a brief video and distant photos were taken, these images have become public. Surprisingly, neither Big Hit nor JYP has officially confirmed or denied their relationship. Unfortunately, this relationship has led to extreme reactions from fans, particularly those of Taehyung and Jungkook, often referred to as Taekook. Some fans have made threats, bullied other BTS ARMY members, and spread misinformation, even targeting Jimin and Jungkook. This toxic behavior prompted other BTS ARMY members to report them, but the situation continues. It seems akin to a political playground. One significant falsehood spread was the claim that Taehyung and Jimin would not renew their contracts, causing confusion among fans, especially vulnerable young ARMYs, who are more susceptible to believing such rumors. Additionally, individuals with political agendas, such as those associated with MAGA in the United States, have infiltrated BTS ARMY. This occurred around the time of BTS's visit to the White House regarding climate control. BTS had previously donated to Global Black Lives Matter, attracting the attention of groups like the Oath Keepers, Proud Boys, and white nationalists, who aim to undermine BTS ARMY and target BTS members Jimin, Jungkook, and Taehyung. They have now expanded their bullying to include Namjoon and Yoongi. These individuals closely monitor and react to BTS's every move at events, influencing followers from different countries. I have personally observed numerous tweets, Zoom calls, edited photos, and videos aimed at discrediting them. Regarding the jacket you mentioned, it is part of the Celine Bomber Jackets collection. Taehyung returned to Paris a month later for the Celine Fashion Week on July 29, 2023, during which he participated in photoshoots featuring these jackets. One of those Celine bomber jackets was worn by Taehyung, where photos were taken by the French journalists on his private time in Paris back in May of 2023. I find it troubling when I hear people making comments about someone's sexual orientation, labeling them as the gayest member of a group. Such remarks may be intended as harmless banter, but they are actually discriminatory and can be hurtful. It's also hypocritical when individuals engage in romantic speculations about same-sex relationships without consent and then use these assumptions to label someone as gay. I often wonder if these individuals ever pause to reconsider their words. The Saesian gang is targeting Jennie from Blackpink, and some of the hate she's receiving is exemplified by comments like, "I saw her getting accused of sleeping around with the gayest man just because they took a photo together at a fashion event." It's crucial to emphasize that making assumptions about someone's sexual orientation or discussing it without their explicit statement is inappropriate. Furthermore, it appears that some individuals believe that by subjecting Jennie to hate and bullying, they can influence her relationship with Taehyung. However, this notion doesn't seem logical. Regardless of the extent of hate directed at her, it won't magically create a romantic relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook. Ultimately, it's Taehyung and Jungkook's prerogative to decide what they want in their lives, and outsiders cannot control their emotions. Such bullying behavior is not only harmful but also dangerous. In the context of South Korean idols, it's particularly problematic to speculate about their sexual orientation if they haven't disclosed it themselves. South Korea has a cultural practice known as skinship, which involves physical affection among friends and doesn't necessarily indicate one's sexual orientation. It's essential to respect people's privacy and not make unwarranted assumptions about their personal lives. Despite the exhaustion caused by negative influences, I remain a committed activist, determined to combat hate in all its forms. I implored BTS ARMY fans to refrain from engage with the negative influences on social media platforms, as it contributes to the rise of hate trends targeting both the fandom and BTS. Notice, update notice on legal proceedings against violation of artist rights, March 29. March 29, 2024. Hello. This is Bigot Music. Our company regularly initiates legal proceedings against perpetrators of malicious activities related to BTS, including defamation, personal attacks, sexual harassment, the spread of groundless information, and ill-intentioned criticism. We would like to provide an update on these activities. During this quarter, we filed multiple criminal complaints with law enforcement agencies based on evidence related to acts infringing on the rights of the artists, including defamation, submitted by our fans as well as collected through our own monitoring. Our previous notice mentioned an individual who impersonated a BTS member and leaked unreleased music. The individual who was arrested and indicted under additional criminal charges for this matter expressed the intention to apologize before the verdict was announced. However, we have made it clear that we will not agree to any settlement. As a result, an additional prison sentence has been imposed on top of the existing sentence. We will continue to take strong legal action against blatant criminal acts, such as impersonating members and collecting and leaking undisclosed information, even if it takes time. We are continuing to monitor and collect malicious posts about BTS and the individual members in real time, even as all the members are currently fulfilling their military service obligations. We have compiled and included in the criminal complaints all serious insults, ridicule, malicious rumors, and false information directed at the artists. In particular, we are resolutely applying a zero-tolerance policy as we respond to maliciously manipulated defamatory postings about the artists' military service across all channels, including social media, websites, and online communities. After a lengthy investigation begun in 2022, the authors of numerous slanderous comments and vulgar postings with the intent to ridicule the artists were each indicted on charges of defamation and insult, and were ultimately found guilty by the court and sentenced to fines of up to several million won. We would also like to inform you that we are taking strict legal action by filing civil lawsuits as well as criminal charges depending on the case. Bigot Music regularly collects information on malicious postings regarding BTS, reports them to the authorities, and takes legal action. We will continue taking legal action without interruption, even while the members are fulfilling their military service. We will continue to adhere to strict measures and our policy of no settlement and no leniency to hold suspects accountable. We ask that you make continued use of our legal affairs hotline, protectedbigotmusic.co.kr, to report any cases of abuse. We are always grateful for the affection and dedication shown by the fans of BTS. Bigot Music will continue to work to ensure that the rights of our artists are fully protected. Thank you.